So I reiterate here, the bill is dead.
The story of this great city is about the years before this night. We are free!
Hey everybody, welcome to Ho Ho Hong Kong. I am your host, Andy Curtin. I'm sitting here with my very good friend,
Vivek Mahbubani, sweating again.
We're in the sweat pit. We're in the sauna right now, and we've got an amazing guest, a really good friend of mine. Kylie Hill is on the podcast today.
Hey, thanks for having me, Andy.
Yeah, just very quickly, if you want to find me online, I am at Andy Curtin on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Just quickly, Peter, Tim, can you hear us? We got sound? Let me know. Great, we got sound.
Yeah,
Vivek, how do people find you online?
You can find me on Facebook at Funny Vivek with the letter M after that, but I know you won't because you're all my fans already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look at that overconfidence.
That's right.
Katie, how do people find you online?
They can find me via Instagram. My Instagram username is at Miss Katie Hill. Also-
KT, right?
Yes. So MISSKTHILL, Miss Katie Hill. Same on Facebook. And I also do have a website, which is www.misskatie.co.
Look at you having most of our people have no idea. They don't even know what their friggin' Instagram handles are. I don't look at that shit.
I put the @ symbol and it just gives me suggestions and I follow them.
So we're doing this every Sunday, 11 a.m. Hong Kong time, China time, Singapore time, Malaysia time.
There's only one time.
There's only one time.
Yeah.
The rest of the world's going to be on China time pretty soon anyway. So, if you're enjoying the podcast, hit subscribe, whatever platform you're listening to, because it means we'll get in your ears every week. So Katie, pretty excited to have you. Oh, actually, can I just interject before we get into your amazing
You interrupted
stuff?
yourself.
I know I did.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Have you guys been following the Milan saga this week?
Oh, yeah.
Did you follow this?
Yes. I have a friend that went to see the film and was severely disappointed.
Really?
Yes.
Did they like the original? Do you know?
Well, he's a huge Disney fan, and yes, he was
Big
very
Disney fan and
disappointed.
hated
Wow.
it. Ah, there you go.
Maybe the reflection didn't show the true person she was inside.
It's so interesting how bad. Yeah. Fucking Judgy McJudge face over here, just ripping on the guest's friends instead of started. Jeez. No, I am like, it's so amazing that a company that big could mess something up that badly. Like, so problem number one, Chinese people think the storyline is like offensively disrespectful to Chinese culture.
Yeah.
Do you know about any of that?
I know the political side of it rather than the
So the storyline is apparently they got rid of the dragon. They took Chi as a concept and gave her all these powers, like she can turn into birds and stuff.
I've seen the cartoon, all right. So I like the cartoon.
So was that an homage to the cartoon?
Yeah. But I mean, the cartoon. I think during that time of my life, I was like, whoa, it's really well drawn. So I was impressed with that. But this one, I haven't watched the movie, nor do I know any variations to the story. But all I know is like there's a whole campaign, don't watch it. China's like, this sucks. I'm like, wow, okay, this must be terrible if they're saying their own stuff sucks.
Well, so there's the first problem, it was like the storyline. Then they had the Hong Kong protest thing.
Yeah.
So basically two of the stars have come out and been like, I love this, the arrogance of this woman to be like, hey, I'm pro Hong Kong police. I'll say what I want. It's like, hey, you just fucked up your movie.
Yeah.
Like, guess what you're going to be famous for?
Like, did your
Nothing.
PR team not tell you anything? You're like, yeah, just comment about the movie.
But I think Disney's a little bit more sneaky than that. I think Disney knew this wasn't going to go well domestically because foreign products are not going well. Also, they had like only white people wrote it, which is like, I'm like, that's fine if you pull it off.
It's like The Last Samurai.
But you didn't pull it off.
Yeah, it's like doing a Last Samurai where Tom Cruise is the Last Samurai. I'm like, he's white. He's not even Japanese. I'm confused.
Wait, Tom Cruise is not Japanese?
Well, according to the movie, he is. But hey, you know what? He's anything.
Yeah,
He's anything he needs to be.
It's clearly someone's not a Scientologist. But then it gets better. So then turns out they filmed it in Turpan, like next to 12 internment camps, and then thanked the PSP
in the credits
that run the camps. They thanked the local police that run the camps specifically.
No way.
And because they did that, you now can't mention Milan on Chinese internet.
Yeah.
They can't market it.
It's crazy.
Because it's become tied in with the camps.
Yeah.
And you're not allowed to mention the camps. You're now not allowed to mention Milan. So they're in the phase of marketing their movie, and the movie name has been banned in their biggest market, in fact, the only market that was going to do well.
they could actually just reverse, because a lot of times in Chinese names, you have like, your first name is after the last name. So they could just call it Lan Mu. Right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Oh, no, this is Mulu.
Yeah, this is
The
Mulu.
famous bird lady.
Exactly, yeah. Just Moolan. This is like reverse. It's about cows. I don't know, cows on the internet, something like that.
It's funny because I think it was called Hua Mulan or something.
Yeah,
in
because
Chinese,
flower,
and
yeah,
that got banned first, but then the English name was okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I feel like Disney's profiteering over there.
Yeah.
It's time for a bit of a reckoning.
Well, I mean, there's probably just misunderstandings. I mean, just like the marketing team was probably looking at the wrong newspapers to see what's going on over there, like internment camps, education camps. It's fine, I'm like, okay, you didn't do your homework. But anyway, the moral of the story.
That's such a bullshit. Like, you're Disney.
Yeah.
Do you know the NBA did the same thing? Do you know about this?
Really? What did they do?
NBA opened an academy.
Oh, yeah.
A basketball academy in Xinjiang, and it's being run like an internment camp.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, we didn't know. It's like, mate, it's been new since 2009. Like, how did you gloss over? At some point, as an international company, you can't just be like, I didn't know about.
They probably use the same marketing team.
Yeah.
NBA and Disney, they probably have the same marketing team.
Anyway, let's get back to our real life Mulan, Katie.
I wouldn't go that far.
But let's go back, because you and I have known each other a very long time. Actually, probably about 11 years, because we came here about the same time, and I was living in Shanghai, and I used to come down here.
That's right.
And you, even in your first week here, were living a more exciting life than I've managed to achieve in a year of being here. But you do. So you got a lot of hats. You are a dancer. That's a big hat for you.
That's correct.
You are a DJ.
Yes.
You're a mom, 2 kids.
Yep.
And what else can we throw in there?
Well, recently I became operations manager for an international entertainment company called CPG Concepts.
Oh, yeah. Totally forgot about that. Yeah.
Yes.
Like, that other massive job.
The official credentials, you're like, yeah, whatever. I just know you as a dancer and a
No, we've been producing shows around the world, and they're just phenomenal, and we've had lots of amazing experiences through our work in the arts. Yeah, it's been great.
Oh yeah, that great year for the arts that we're having.
Oh my gosh, don't get me started.
I'm like, you said it's been great. I'm like, have you lived this year yet? Like,
look, I'm just trying to be grateful and like make it through.
Hey,
I think that's the virtue of being a parent. Like, even COVID's like that. Trust me, that's fine.
No, being a parent in 2020 is also much worse. People are like, oh, it's so nice to get to have time with your kids. I'm like,
Go back to school.
I'll give them to anyone at this point. I'm like, hey, homeless person, you know your ABCs?
Yeah. I've been told by all my legal advisors as a semi-celebrity just to deny anything parenting related. What? I don't know. I have no idea, kids.
What you like plugging yourself as a celebrity twice now on the podcast today?
I don't know. I'm feeling good today. I'm like, it's not that hot for some reason.
It is stinking hot right now.
Really hot in here.
Like, I don't know. Maybe
it's not hot outside. It's hot in the sauna that we're recording in right now.
I'm just in a weirdly good mood today.
Amazing.
That's nice.
Yeah. That's why I'm just like, it's sweating. Sweating's detoxing.
Hey, if you're in a really good mood, I have 2 children you can take after. You can look after.
My legal advisors, once again, have told me as a semi-celebrity to deny anything parent related.
I hate to acknowledge that you are a semi-celebrity, but I was on the boat to Lantau the other day, and this guy's face is on the TV.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, the Lantau ferry, right? Yeah.
I couldn't make it out what you were saying. I think you were saying vote Carrie Lam in the next election.
Oh, for sure, dude. Hell yeah. I was like, don't wait for the next election. Just come on and vote now. Just like throw a ballot somewhere. If you see a slot, just put a sheet of paper and say yay.
Oh my God.
That was actually for our
it's no point saying that, because there really is no one else you can vote for physically.
Yeah.
She's the only person left now.
But that's the game. You're allowed to vote for one person. See? Very smart strategy.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're getting sidetracked here. So how did you've been a dancer much longer than you've been in China though, right?
Yes, definitely.
How old when you got into it?
So I was 4 years old when I got into dancing, and
so pretty recently.
Yeah. I'll take that as a compliment. To be honest, I actually didn't want to do it at first. I actually got pushed into doing it. For my first ballet concert, I think I was like shivering, shaking in my tutu on my mum's lap in the audience, and I didn't want to go on. But I don't know, just somehow I got over the fear, and I just learned to absolutely love it. And it's been my life. I've had such amazing lessons and really, really testing times from my life as a dancer.
But are the dancers in your family?
No, actually, no.
This is not inherited. This is purely your skill.
Yes.
Oh man, that's good.
But
That is
it
really
does
good.
run in my blood because I am half Filipino. So I feel like there is this performer in the Filipino.
Yeah.
Well, Bruno Mars in there somewhere.
Yeah. Something like that.
It's fun. I think most good performers have like a strong physical or mental reaction to being on stage.
Yeah.
Like, not necessarily positive.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
strong as
Oh,
in
I
like
definitely know that
as
I
in
do.
intense.
Yeah,
you know?
it, like for
Like
me,
I know so many big comics that get nervous as hell before any show. You know.
no, that's true, and it's the same for dancers. All of my colleagues, they would definitely agree with you on this. Like before we go on stage, there's this feeling of nervousness, and it's an adrenaline rush, but it actually is what pushes you to do an amazing
And
job.
you learn to channel it.
Yeah, like if you're not nervous, it's not a good sign.
I've heard that as well. It's like it's not going to go well if you don't
why
worry
am I so
about
If you're
it.
just really chill about it, then you're probably going to mess up every
It's
step.
funny, like people, because comedy, you often thrust around the people that you're about to perform to, which sucks.
Yeah.
And they come
Yeah,
up, they're like,
same,
"Oh my
yeah.
god, you're not nervous? I'd be so nervous if I was you." And I'm like, "Please don't talk to me. Please leave me
Yeah.
alone."
Yeah. No, the worst thing is like if you have like you're with the crowd and then they're like, "Oh, you have a drink." I'm like, "No, I'm just gonna get ready." "No, man, you have a drink with us." I'm like, "Oh god, I gotta deal with these people." "Are you nervous?" A little bit." "Oh, but you're professional." "Oh god."
Yeah, I wasn't nervous until you made me do 3 shots of tequila before I have to perform for an hour.
yeah. And they come up to you, "Oh, it's a tough crowd tonight." That's not helping. That doesn't help at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys have tough crowds like when it comes to dance?
Yeah, what's a tough?
Totally.
Well, what is a
Well,
characteristic
like,
tough crowd?
sometimes we're even lucky to get an applause out of the audience. Like, you know, we would have worked all week long on a routine, worked like, you know, like for 6 days in a row, 9 to 5, and then we get to the stage, and when we're on stage, we're looking out into the audience while we're dancing, and we're just saying, "Oh, does anybody even like, you know, notice that we're here?" And sometimes, yeah, it is disappointing.
That's
like,
demoralizing.
Where are you
Yeah.
performing? Like a Jin Jan or something? Where are you guys?
like I'm
corporate
actually mainly
events?
speaking in Macau.
Okay.
Must be a lot of work in Macau,
Yeah,
right?
dude, that
Yeah.
We have a similar thing. We used to play the MGM Grand
Yeah.
there, and it was like a free show on the floor where the tables are,
Yes.
and people would just stroll in and stroll out,
Yeah.
and you're just like,
Crickets.
yeah. And I don't know what it's like for dancing, but you can really tell when people are not listening to your jokes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like there's no middle ground.
Yeah.
They're either
Yeah.
listening or you're dying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see people suddenly get up halfway through your bit, they're hugging each other. I'm like, I was gonna be the punchline.
Exactly.
Oh,
This
man.
guy, no pride in bringing people together at all.
Yeah,
But the silver lining to that for us dancers is that we have such an amazing time. We love what we do. We work really hard, and we feel like we're such a family. Like
I was about to say, it seems like when I've been around your buddies, it seems like a real family. Like everybody
Yeah.
knows each other.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, we hang out with each other outside of work, and we really we care so much about our craft that we just want to do the best job we can. And we've been in some pretty like tough situations sometimes. Like
And
the work can get pretty grueling, late hours, frustrating. rehearsal
Physically
process.
hard.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
What was the scene like when it's changed a bit over the last 10 years, right?
Yeah, it has. a little
What was
bit.
it like when you first came here? Like, what was going
So,
on?
When I first came here, the network of like Western dancers was not actually that big, but it's grown since then. When I first came here, the jobs were like far few in between, but I felt like they just increased. And I feel like the art scene in Hong Kong has progressed over the last decade, definitely. I feel like people are more interested in having events with, you know, unique talent, something that tells a story. And this is something that I really want to push in Hong Kong as well. I really want to make people appreciate art, you know, so we don't have those audiences like I have experienced, you know, in places like Macau where it's just nobody gives a shit. So-
Yeah.
But also, like, I think when you look at the great cities, like Melbourne's pretty good, or like New
Yes.
York or whatever. Like when you're in a city where artists can really do cool, different stuff, it just makes the universe of stuff you can go out and do so much more interesting.
Absolutely. We're very privileged as dancers in Hong Kong because work is in abundance. There's an opportunity for everybody to thrive, and everybody is valued for their different backgrounds, their different skills, what they can bring to the table. So it's really a melting pot of artists, and it's fantastic. Yeah.
I mean, so do you get like, okay, so for comics again, every single time I'm comedian, yeah, you tell me a joke. Do you get the whole like you're a dancer, well done, make a move, like something like that?
Is
No,
there-
you
do you
know
have
what,
an equivalent?
You know what I've heard before? Like it was like, oh yeah, I'm a dancer, and then they say, oh, like so would I have seen you in one show? That's like usually what.
Oh,
like,
Ah.
sometimes that's been the first thing that I've been asked.
Ah.
But I have to say that dance has become so much more relevant in social media. So that that question has like gradually subsided over the
Interesting.
years.
Really?
Yeah. Our equivalent is people like, be funny right now.
Yeah. Prove
Yeah.
it.
But
Or-
mind you, like I remember going out with you in Shanghai with a bunch of dancers. You guys do just dance.
Yes.
Like we
live and
can't tell a
breathe it.
joke, but those guys will be like,
Yeah.
I remember going to. I never going to night. You're like the only person that could get me to go to a nightclub. And we walked in. I was suddenly there, like, okay, I'm beeping and bopping. This is,
Yeah.
and you guys
Yeah.
are spinning around.
When in
And
doubt, dance it out.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm always curious because like I always like want to see the equivalent to what like We Face is coming. So for example, the whole challenge, tell me a joke, and the other one is like, let's say you're at an event, like a family event or whatever,
Yeah.
and nothing's happening. The whole mood's kind of down. They're like, whoa, go dance a bit.
Yeah.
Entertain people. Do they do that?
Well, absolutely. Do you know what? Dancers bring with them this energy. You know, our whole the purpose of what we do is to ignite like emotions within an audience, to get them to just let go, to join
Just
in
be
the
free,
dance
yeah,
with
yeah.
us. Yeah, to
Yeah.
be comfortable. So it is part of our job to connect with an audience. And sometimes, yes, we have to be out in a crowd and we have to get people dancing. And most of the time we succeed just because we bring such an amazing energy to the room.
Well, I think that's the benefit of that, as in like you can get the crowd going with you, because I mean to get someone to dance, they technically don't have to be like that level of caliber.
no,
just, like, shake
not
a
at
bit.
all. No, they
Yeah,
just
so we
have
can't
to...
we can't just go in the crowd. All right, hey guys, we're gonna start all telling jokes. All right, on the dance floor. It doesn't work the
yeah,
same.
like, knock knock.
Hey, who's there?
And do you watch people dance in nightclubs and you're like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
in the back, this guy's bombing right
no,
now.
do you know what? Like, in all honesty, I'm actually looking at the ones who are not dancing that say, I can't dance. I don't know what to do with my arms. I can't dance next to you, Katie, because you're just too good. No, it's about letting go. Just don't.
I'm
don't
good at
care.
letting go. If you want
Yeah.
someone,
Yeah,
to...
I've seen you let go. I've seen you let go many times.
All right, we don't need to go further into that.
all right, I'll stop there.
So
Just kidding.
so what's Andy's move? Like the robot? Like what could
Hey, you
like,
say that like it's not cool. All right.
hey,
I have this memory of us across the harbour, and we were doing cartwheels. Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
you
Yep.
gave up on your
I think
feet
I have a
and you
video
went
of
to your
that
hands?
somewhere.
Yeah.
Wow.
Question
I
from
think I remember a comment. You recorded a video, and when you posted on Facebook, I think the commentary in the background you said, "Oh, I just made love to that video."
that
Hold
does
on,
sound
hold
like
on.
something.
You're telling me Andy doing cartwheels is on Facebook right now?
No,
Somewhere.
I think he was recording like us
I
and
might
our
have
friends,
to delete it.
but he was making love to that video. Like,
Question from Tim Choi: do dancers stick to one genre of dance, or can dancers do all genre of dance? Not sure if genre is the right word. What's your go-to? Like, what's your main?
I would say that. So I'm extremely versatile as a dancer. So I trained in ballet, but I also did jazz. I studied contemporary. I'm really quite versatile as a dancer. But I would say that my strength is in jazz, funk, and urban dance. I'm very. I think my energy when I'm on stage, it's extremely energetic. It's very sharp. It's very like, here I am, you know. But with all dancers, it really depends on your background, your training. I mean, some dancers are better at some particular styles than others, but I feel like in the work industry, it really helps to be versatile, to be adaptable to different styles. Yeah, to be a chameleon.
And what is more popular in Hong Kong? Like, what sort of stuff are people booking here?
You know what?
Say Hong Kong, like including mainland China.
I mean, it really depends. It depends on the client, depends on the theme. I mean, I've done so many different types of gigs. I've done tap. I've been the Dormouse in Alice in Wonderland. I've been a Transformer. It's like,
Really?
yeah, I've done like cabaret.
Transformers.
Yeah.
See, told you the robot was still in.
Like, honestly, like I feel like dancers really don't get enough credit. We're honestly also actors as well as dancers. We have to
Pretend that you like
have
the
to-
people you're working with.
Actors.
yes, exactly.
It's like because if a lot of
pretend that you're enjoying yourself
When you're on this shitty podcast.
because I'm sure you get like sometimes you get corporate gigs where they want a choreography for the bosses or management. Do you do some of those?
Yes,
And like
absolutely.
you have to be there because I've done gigs, right? So basically they'll have the annual parties and
Did they make you dance?
Oh,
Please
hell
tell
no.
me they
I'm
made
just,
you dance.
I'm just the MC that comes out. Wasn't that great? That guy, that was me.
Oh, I
But,
love
like-
you.
But like, because I've seen some of these, and the choreographer is over there, like looking at them like a parent looking at their kids on stage, going like, "Come on, okay, can I shake your hand?" And you see the choreographer trying to do the moves because the management has a tough time remembering more.
Oh, so you're talking about a professional dancer training like the staff or whatever.
yeah,
For like Chinese New Year.
yes, correct, yeah, and then because I can see that stress
Yeah.
in the like trainer, like looking at them, go like, right,
But
that-
there's
that
also a
disappointment.
tremendous like sense of pride because I've done those type of jobs
Yeah.
where we've worked all week long with traders,
Management, yeah.
in the finance industry, and they have never experienced something like that before. It's really them to have a chance to tap into our world to see that like what we do is actually really difficult and it takes a tremendous amount of focus and hard work. And we really are like a proud parent when you see them on stage and they're doing all the moves, but they're also having an amazing time doing it. It's like, it's this big rush for them and they're like, oh my gosh, I want to keep dancing. I mean, you know what they say, like dancers actually live longer. It's been proven.
Really?
People who dance live longer.
yeah, comics don't.
Comedians die very young.
I have so much respect for comedians, honestly. I think it's
Oh,
the hardest job in the world.
Yeah, I don't know
I've
about
done
that.
it. I've done it,
I'm not
yeah.
I'm not dancing in front of anybody.
That's what I'm saying. I'll die on stage, but no, I don't think I'm gonna be doing no moves.
Yeah,
on stage.
comedians
Yeah.
complain. We're like, yeah, it's so hard. We're like, do something else. We're like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll stick to the thing that's not that hard.
Exactly.
So, what are the kind of gigs that you were getting, especially like early on? Like,
So a lot of corporate events. So there has been one consistent client that we've worked for, and they're based in China, and they produce shows which are for VIP clients for big car brands. So like Mercedes-Benz, Audi, Cadillac, Buick, all those car brands. So a lot of auto shows. I've done a lot of auto shows in my career.
that's a huge thing in
Dude,
China. I remember
Yes.
saying that.
I've
Like,
been to this Mercedes-Benz launch because every year for the Macau Grand Prix they have these parties, and I've been to those. Whoa, some of that is like good stuff because like it's not just dancing, like hey guys, jazz hands and stuff, right? It's like proper. This is the style of the car.
Yes.
You need a dance that coordinates and kind of correlates.
mate,
with the
Yes.
car.
some of the production videos she's shown me are mind bending.
Oh,
You know, like full on, like a rock concert. You know, light displays.
Yeah.
and
If you go to
stuff.
my company's website, cpgconcepts.com, you'll see a trailer which has just a preview of the amazing shows that we've pulled off all over the world. One of them was even for Huawei in Barcelona at the Global Mobile
I
Conference.
think that's maybe the one I'm thinking of. I remember there was one that you showed me not that
Yes.
long ago, and I was just like,
yeah,
damn, this is not amateur stuff. This is
Yeah.
it's beautiful. It's art. It's telling a
can
story.
you imagine
yeah.
like a car company tells us, all right, you're gonna come out and tell some jokes about the car. But it has to go with the car branding, and we were like, hey, so talk about smooth curves.
Oh, but we always get that.
Yeah.
People are all right. We want you to do joke. The boss likes golf, so do an
Yeah.
hour about golf.
Yeah,
You're like,
oh.
how about I just do the jokes that I have?
Yeah, exactly.
I'd love if you guys are like that. Like when you sell this Mercedes, like we have one dance, and
Yeah.
that's the equivalent, you know.
That means you're like, okay, so this Mercedes Benz is like has 50,000 horsepower. I want 50,000 horsepower dance. You're like, what?
You're like, okay, I have a Russian wife. I'm going to talk about that.
Yeah, and at the end, just relay band. She likes a Benz too. All right, guys.
Yeah,
enjoy
she
that.
wishes I could afford one of these cars. That's
Yeah,
the punchline.
Oh man.
And you've done, I know, private stuff as well, like
Yes.
bar mitzvahs and
Yes, as well. Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine your kid's birthday.
Wow.
Like the bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, they are insane. They're quite incredible. And you know why they're fun? Because
And they must be mostly in Hong Kong, right?
yes.
I would guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but they're great. And like, the kids all dancing around, just, it's really good fun. Those
But
events are fun.
could you disclose like what was the type of dance request they wanted for that
It's been different. There's been one where they wanted more commercial like
Pop
more
kinda.
pop music,
Yeah.
hip hop to to relate to the
The kids.
youngsters.
Yeah.
But
Hashtag.
Give us some of that hip hop.
hippity hop.
It's my bar mitzvah. I'd love some hip hop to kind of blend in with my culture.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
That's so
No,
true.
I did the most recent bat mitzvah that I did. It was actually a classic Hollywood theme, and we had to perform. I was actually managing the event, and my really good friend Ryan, he did the choreography for it.
Yeah, I know, Ryan.
And you know Ryan. Oh, everybody knows Ryan. He's awesome, isn't he? So he did the choreography, but it was very like Gatsby, like it was like more traditional. So it you know what? It really depends on the client, depends on their vision, and it's up to us to make that vision come to life.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about like? Have you had any issues where you've done the performance and everything, and the client's like, this was not good enough?
Well, let me get started. Okay,
Oh man. Okay,
No.
so we're not alone then. All right. I've had lots of like,
Because we have people frequently disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're
Most
the
of the
same.
people in my life, really.
yeah, that's why we implement a no refund policy. That's like the first line in my contract. It's not even like this contract between A and B. This contract and anything forward has no
The
refund.
cliche for comics, if it doesn't go well, is the person's always like, how much did I say I would pay you?
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I just let you know.
You're like, get that check out now.
Yeah.
You don't deserve it, but okay, here you go.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
So, I'm so glad you brought this up because there have been a number of gigs where we have rehearsed all week long, thinking that okay, this is the brief that they've set us, and we've got everything out, we've choreographed it, rehearsed it, and then we'll arrive in China. So we're not even
You can
in Hong Kong
travel,
anymore. Yeah. We arrive there.
There's a lot of
And-
travel for your work, right?
Yeah, there is. So once we arrive, they'll say, actually, no, we don't want the guys in this routine and we're changing the song. So over the course of maybe sometimes 2 or 3 days, we're up until 4 a.m. changing the entire routine.
Oh, man.
And then there was one time that it was half an hour before we went on stage, and they said, okay, we're going to change the song to this song. And so we were literally backstage, like, okay, like running through it quickly, like trying to do it. But then maybe 2 minutes before we went on stage, they said, oh, no, we'll change it back again. You have to be extremely adaptable. And
oh, my
yeah,
God.
you just,
My brain couldn't handle that.
See, this is why we fall back on our material. It's like,
Yeah,
whatever
that's
happens,
why we
we're
don't change the
"Oh,
material."
In that case, my Russian wife.
Yeah. There's my jokes or no jokes.
talking about your durian.
Yeah, there you go. Your durian prostitute.
So how
I
often?
love those jokes.
So this is another thing. Like, do you get requests from clients that say, "Oh, we want all new material. We want a new choreographed dance. We want a whole new routine." We
So
don't
you
want...
do make a new routine for most of these, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what? It's actually our preference to create something completely from scratch, because often we find, I have experienced that clients actually want to copy and paste things, but for us as artists, it's a little bit, it doesn't feel like we're keeping our dignity. It doesn't
Well, that's
feel
weird
like,
because
we're
for us
doing
as
something
artists, we're
integral.
fine with that.
Totally the opposite.
Wait a second.
Yeah, I'm happy.
No wonder
We're
when I
like,
was-
I've been doing this for 10 years.
Yeah.
And I will happily repackage it.
Yeah, I realize that we're not respected as artists for a reason now. Like, artists actually create. Whoa, we refine. We refine. That's what we do.
Yeah. I'll stand with a different position.
Yeah.
Fine is good. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, it's different. Like ours is more, if you are creative, you tend to be shifting it a
Yeah.
little bit each time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're rarely going to start out with totally new stuff, but you're each over a month or two, you're like, there's a huge change, but it just
Mhm.
happens in small increments.
Yeah.
Mm.
But it's just the nature of it. Because I think also, I can't speak to dancing, but stand up, it's so performing it and getting feedback is such a huge part of the process to seeing what works. Like
Yes.
our judgment of what will work is not that good.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's better than the average person, but it's not. You still
There's no
need.
guarantee. Yeah.
There's no guarantee that if you write something, it's going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of like test it out in little
So
parts.
that's another thing. Like, how do you name your bits or your moves and stuff? Like for us, we
How
have
do
a
you
set
name
list.
your bits? I'm sorry, what?
Name.
I don't know, like, I'm trying to picture like the whole flow. Like, you know, you have like
Vivek.
Elbow,
Yeah.
foot.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, do you guys have a set list that
Do
you
you
guys? Okay, we're gonna do this move, and like right up, we're gonna do that bit. You're like,
Oh, look, like if I'm gonna get technical, yes, there is a language to
There's
dance, but,
moves.
but do you know what? Dancing it's so musical. It's based on music. So
Yeah.
sometimes when a choreographer's like calling out the routine without the music, they'll be like, "Poo, ka, 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 5, 6, 7, 8, boom,
Yeah.
da, 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 da."
Yeah.
It's like
I could do that.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you totally
It's
could.
basically African. Okay, all right, got it. Okay, so you wouldn't have a set list that's like head and shoulders, knees, toes like that, right? It wouldn't be like that. It would
Oh
just be
my
boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
it is actually. So the
Yeah,
no, you are on the right
interject.
track.
I would
Vivek.
like our audience to hear and replay this podcast and watch how within half a second before the professional answers the question, and he's like, "Oh God," he's gonna do. Because like, so basically, let me explain to Casey. Pretty much every podcast when we have a guest, at one point I will say something so stupid that Andy's like, "Here we go. This is it. This is the moment."
At one
Is it-
point, like it happens once.
I feel like it's happened more than once though.
Yeah.
So I'm getting good at it. I'm getting good at it. So I can do it more than once nowadays. But okay, all right. I just wanted, so it's more like the sound that you're saying, like, okay, boom, boom, bam, 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 and then like people would just not move.
Yeah, yes, but what do you know what our craft is about? The movement of the body. So because it's so physical, the process when we're in rehearsals and when we're trying to we say clean a routine,
Yeah.
we will dissect
And
the
the clean
routine.
routine is when you don't have what you write in your stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
Dude, I just
Yes.
went through this.
Good to know.
I did a clean show yesterday. We didn't go. It was tough. I just halfway through, I went, "Fuck, shit."
Sorry. Go on.
Yeah, so during the cleaning process, we'll literally dissect, like maybe 2/8 of music, and we have to make sure that everybody is in sync. Like, no, your arm has to be at this height,
Yeah.
like in line with your shoulders. So yes, we do talk about the body parts.
Ah,
yes.
okay.
So you're like in front of a mirror, just making sure it's visually aligned, and
Yes,
stuff like that.
absolutely. But not
Yeah.
only that, we have to practice without the mirror because you can't rely on the mirror
Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting.
forever
Can you
because it
imagine,
won't
like-
be there when you're performing. on
Sure.
stage. Yeah.
And plus, you're in a totally different environment. I mean, that was
Absolutely.
like a big thing for me when I first started to play really big rooms.
Yes.
The difference between being in a small room and it being, it's
Yes.
essentially the same, but the space makes your brain think you're doing something different and it can really
Yes.
mess you up, your
Yeah.
rhythm and all of that.
Like when we're in such a, and most of the shows, that
And
we
there's
do in China,
lasers, I imagine.
It's massive spaces. So
Yeah.
the way that you dance in the studio, it becomes amplified, and you dance.
Yeah, you
with
can't be in
even-
like a small box in the middle of this giant stage, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's oh gosh, it's so much fun. Yeah.
Doing a big show is awesome when it's
Yeah.
going well. There's nothing like
yeah, when
it.
it's going well, I was just gonna say. I was
Yeah,
like,
when it's going badly, it's the worst thing.
Yeah, the sound of no response.
Oh my
Which
god.
is like you talked about. Go to Macau sometimes. You're just there and you're like, are these guys? They don't really care.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
but but then we do.
So is
there
that casino stuff? Like you're at casinos?
Yeah, in my experience, it has been casino stuff, but it's not the same for everybody.
Yeah.
Like there have been moments when we've had such an amazing crowd that just, they've had other acts perform, but they approach us after the show and they're so grateful. They're like, "You guys are amazing."
Those other guys, that MC, he stank.
Yeah.
When I'm
Yeah.
booking-
We couldn't wait for him to
He
get off
came
the
out and
stage.
said that was a good performance, please.
So what is like, can you give examples of like just either crazy shows or shows that went, just the wheels fell off that you've done over the last 11 years?
I mean, oh gosh, crazy shows. Do you know what? In all honesty, I feel like the dancers are the ones who are the crazy. the
Oh,
crazy.
really?
It's just that
Bit of a
in
like,
any situation, no matter how bleak the situation is and how many hours we've been waiting, how late we've had to stay up re-choreographing shows, we just seem to keep good spirits because we just have so much fun together. I remember there was one gig we had in Beijing and we were in this studio and we were waiting. It just felt like we were waiting all day. And I think for this particular gig, we were only being fed like Oreo cookies and Coca-Cola.
and you guys have got to watch your, eat, diet and exercise, a pretty big part of
sometimes
dancing.
clients don't get that memo. They don't really
Because everyone I've seen is like, all the dudes are jacked and the girls are
Yeah, right.
very
yeah, we have
fit.
to be extremely fit. But I remember that one particular job, we were just waiting around for hours and we literally, it was like we created our own production inside that studio. We switched off all the lights and, we were dressing up in costumes and then like just dancing to like start spreading the news. Like, it was just all different genres of music, and I felt like we were just rushing on sugar. But
Yeah, I was like, I gotta get some Oreos.
yeah, and hang out with dancers.
Yeah,
You'll
they
be set.
sound great. Is Oreos code for drugs? Is that what?
Well, there's a white in the middle. But okay.
Yeah, Red Bull.
Yeah, Red Bull is.
Yeah.
I used to headline. I guess 'cause so nervous about having enough energy. I would have a Coke, a coffee, and a Red Bull before I would do a headliner. Like if I was touring,
I'm sure you remember to pause.
Oh my God, I would go to bed and my teeth would be chattering.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh my goodness.
It was
man.
so bad. It's so unhealthy.
Oh.
Like it's so bad for you.
Damn. But so you've done like pretty much also. Are there any sorts of things like gigs that you just don't take anymore? Like for example,
Ooh, good question.
because after a while,
Very
you've
good
done enough gigs where you're like, you know
question.
what, I'm done with this kind of stuff.
I am going to be honest. So there are some jobs where I don't feel like the client is being really fair with the budget.
Yeah.
The budget that they're offering. So I
So
do.
basically, they will give you free exposure gigs that are out of the table.
Yeah,
Did
like,
people pull
they-
that
they-
on you? Like,
They sort of present it as like, oh well, this is really great for your portfolio.
oh yeah.
They treat us as they really don't know what it takes to be a dancer. They don't understand like our process and how many hours it takes to perfect the work that we do. So when a client offers a fee that is unjust, it is up to the whole community of dancers to say no to those gigs, because we do need to set the bar. We need to make sure that every dancer is being treated fairly.
So jealous.
We have the
Yeah.
same. Yeah.
Yeah, know
Except
your worth. You have
comics
to
will
know
be
your
like, yeah, I'll do it for half the price of that guy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
worth. Yeah.
yeah. Well, then again, I mean, the difference is you have different tiers of comedians, right? You've got the ones who are more refined.
You have
better.
Vivek.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you have the rest.
Yes, it is the same in our industry as well. And there's so many different factors that go into how much you should receive for a gig. But we really do try to keep it fair.
You know, I was thinking about there's this story of Picasso was in a park and this woman's like, oh, can you do a painting of me? And in 2 minutes, he did this beautiful painting of her. And she's like, I want to buy it. And he said, it's $1 million. And she said, but that only took you 2 minutes.
Dollars?
Well, whatever it is.
Not a significant part of the story. It was a lot of money.
Dong.
And she said,
obviously.
how could you charge so much? It only took you 2 minutes. He said, it took me 30 years to be able to do that.
Do you know what? I have to say, I'm living for that right now because I think a lot of people they don't understand that dancing is a specialized skill. We train for so many years. So yes, we do deserve.
Also, especially if you fly to another city and spend days,
Yes,
it's opportunity cost and all of that.
Yeah. And essentially we're making people happy. So what better profession is there?
Can you put a price on happiness? Yes, you can.
Yes, you get, it's not tax deductible, so yeah, you can. Oh,
clearly, because the whole industry is premised on people paying for it. So yes.
So next thing, so what I'm always comparing, because I'm always curious to see, is something unique to just comedy, or is it like unique to a lot of basically creative and artists? So in comedy, you have those corporate gigs, and you have the client who's like, okay, do material about this stuff.
Yes.
And then you give them that proposal of this is the whole bit, and then do they come back and say, no, we don't like this, we want to change this part? Do they come out, instead of putting your arm all the way up to your shoulder, we'd rather you have it over your head? Do they?
So you mean they're being too like prescriptive in what they want?
No, and also they try to edit your material, or like what your moves, like
your expert opinion. Right?
Yeah. So like, for example, you give them a dance routine, they're like, you know what, this part where that happens, where they all the single ladies, we want you to do this instead.
So they're micromanaging.
I've definitely been in that position. I mean, sometimes it is very lost in translation because we'll perform what we think is what they want, but then they'll speak in Mandarin for something what seems like 5 minutes, and then the translation to that is do more cool poses. That's
probably accurate.
We'll try to do that.
That's probably exactly what they said.
Yeah. In short, basically, we want the moves that we can recognize.
I see you guys standing there on the stage just sweating, and the guy's like, like 10 minutes. They said, "Be cooler."
Yeah, you're like, what?
How do I do with that?
You do a whole thing, and they're like, thriller. Give me Thriller.
Yeah.
You're like, what? Really? Michael Jackson was
Come on, Thriller's pretty
Well,
cool
do you know
though.
what?
It is,
Yeah,
it is.
like,
But I'm saying
there are those certain gigs where there's just it can't be, you can't put your own spin on it. Like, if somebody wants Thriller, you have to do Thriller. You can't do it any other way. It has to be authentic. But there's definitely been those gigs where it's a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
You have to be able to work with the client.
For sure, yeah.
And you do have to sacrifice your artistic vision.
That's
a little
corporate,
bit.
right?
Exactly. That's corporate.
Gig,
but then you also do have those gigs where you've formed a really trusting relationship with the client.
Yeah.
And they're hiring you every time because they love your work.
Yeah.
They actually love your
They want
signature
you. They
on
want
the
your
choreography.
style, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there is also those amazing
Okay.
gigs where,
So-
they
all right,
fully
so
accept you. They're like, no, I trust you. Just go with
Yeah.
it. Just
Okay,
produce
so I
something.
can't complain that it's
We
just
want you to
us
be
then, yeah.
yourself. All right, I'm going home.
Yeah. Exactly. No, what's that move? It's
just gonna have a
all-
stand-in.
Yeah.
like,
Okay, sounds like Netflix on the couch again.
exactly. It's called the reverse moonwalk, walking on home.
What's the biggest gig you've done?
I have had quite amazing opportunities. So I performed at CLSA, which is a
CLSA.
yes, CLSA.
Klasa.
Yes,
Sorry,
like
yeah.
finance, corporate job. But they used to have this. They used to have their annual party, and they would always fly in a celebrity to perform as the main act for the.
Wow.
evening. So
They flew in Vivek Mahbubani.
Yeah, I
Oh
was gonna say.
yes, on the magic carpet.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. I love that you remember
You
that.
have a whole bit. Oh,
Yeah.
you've heard that
Yes,
bit, Jerry.
yes.
Oh my god.
I've seen your work.
Oh,
He's like, what a coincidence. I have a bit about that.
Sorry, I stole that from you.
I genuinely, for that 2 seconds, I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. I have a bitch. She's like, I've seen your set. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So who was it?
So Kylie Minogue,
Wow.
Jessie J,
Oh my God.
Christina Aguilera. I was pregnant the year that Katy Perry did it, but yeah, just this opportunity to work with international artists, and I never would have.
That's as big as they
Yeah.
come.
You know the
Yeah.
best dancer I've worked with? Mike Stefanina from YouTube. Have you heard of this guy?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, dude, I did the YouTube Fan Fest.
I'm very impressed that you know who he
thank
is.
you. Yeah, because I hosted the YouTube Fan Fest in Hong Kong,
Okay.
and they had him there, and I
His
was
fan
like,
fest.
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube's fan
Yeah,
fest.
YouTube
right.
Fan Fest, and so I was like the MC for that whole thing. And then like the funniest part, he comes on, everyone's losing their shit. I'm like, who's this guy? So because I'm not big into like dance, so I didn't know. And then I YouTube, I'm like, oh my god, this guy's like the huge, biggest YouTube dance kind of thing online. I was like, oh crap, okay. Now I'm nervous. I was fine earlier on. Yeah, very impressive. though.
I'm really loving the way that social media has catapulted dance as a true art form now. That everybody's dancing. Like you look at TikTok videos. Everybody's trying. to
Oh
copy
yeah,
these
TikTok's
routines.
really
Like,
taken that.
Without social media, I don't think dance would have had the same respect. Often I ask people. I tell people that dance doesn't have the same amount of respect as singers or actors, because I ask someone, hey, like name a famous actor. They can always,
Katie, you're talking to comedians about
Yeah.
respecting your art.
Okay, so you understand my pain.
Oh,
You
yeah.
understand my pain. Yeah, name a famous actor, name a famous singer. They can bang. Name a famous dancer. It's like
Michael Flatley.
Yeah.
See, that's exactly my point.
Yeah.
But no, social media has definitely
Yeah.
made dance
Yeah.
more mainstream.
But
and
what's
just
your
cool.
thoughts? What's your thoughts of all those moves, like the floss and all that stuff? You kind of look at it like, oh god.
I think it's great.
It's great.
I think it's
Yeah.
awesome. I mean,
Okay, okay.
But you could like
we've seen that.
incorporate
We've seen that through history. I mean,
Yeah.
look at the Charleston. You look at that classic move. You look at like Thriller.
Yeah.
People identifying with pop culture. Like
Yeah.
look at the Macarena. There's examples of it everywhere.
Nutbush City
The
Limits.
floss is just like
Yeah, another one
a
of
dance
those,
move
yeah.
of our generation. That's all. Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Fox to something is saying hi, how are you? Thanks, buddy. Hi. Sorry, it took me a while to get to that one. We've got a feed here from people. So what was it like with the big stars? It must have been a pretty big event.
Yeah, it was.
Here's a question. Are they good at dancing?
Well, I mean,
Christina Aguilera must be pretty sharp.
Yeah, she is. But her main role is to be a singer. But
Just to sing.
Yeah, to sing. But not only that, like Kylie Minogue was the one who really blew me away, because she's been around forever. But
Neighbours.
Yeah.
Neighbors
Yeah.
represent.
Yeah,
Do you know about this?
Yeah.
Johnny's Talent Time, Young Talent Time.
Oh my god, I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
I used to watch some of the Australian soap operas. When
Mate, there's so many people that came out of Neighbours.
Yeah.
Like Guy Pearce was another one. What's his name? The Gladiator was on there as well. Russell Crowe came through there as well.
Okay, yeah.
Natalie Imbruglia.
Yeah. I always say
Holly
Heath Ledger, but that was
Valance.
Home and Away.
Still, but
I
it's the
remember
same
seeing
thing.
Heath Ledger
So
on Home and
Neighbours
Away.
is like the Saturday Night Live equivalent.
But it's weird, but it's a
No,
drama.
it was on every day. I think at 6 p.m.
I remember because
And
Hong
it's
Kong had the Australian
massive.
channel. I used to watch.
It's
it.
massive
in
in
the
England.
UK,
And the
yeah.
British people love it.
Yeah.
They
'Cause, like,
absolutely love it.
that was one of the first like Western soap operas I was following.
Yeah.
And like that's where I
You learnt your English from Neighbours?
Yeah, that's why it's so terrible.
Flaming hell house. No,
Yeah.
that's Home and Away.
That's why that's why everything I just over dramatize. When I talk to people, I have to turn away and look at the camera and be like, I can't believe you said that to me.
Yeah. It's not my baby.
So back to Kylie, right?
Yeah.
So Kylie, I mean, to someone of her experience and like, you know, her age as well, she was rocking it and such a professional. She just cared so much about her craft, and you could just see that there was still such a passion, and she was just an amazing performer. And I really respect artists like that.
Totally, yeah.
And
Especially-
she has backup dancers with her. So, I mean, yeah, she's a great dancer, but that's not her main role. Her main role is
to
to
sing.
Yeah, to sing and be a performer. And,
And lead the show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, fair enough. Kylie Minogue is like a household name. Everybody pretty much knows her
Yeah.
for everything. Yeah.
So how hard is it to keep fit for dancing? Because I'm guessing it's like you got to have like a whole exercise regime on top of the dancing, right?
Yes, that's true. All of us, we do like to keep fit. I mean, a lot of us are very much into yoga. In fact, you know, with the whole COVID situation, a lot of the dancers have had to become yoga instructors just to, you know,
To get
make their
work.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But
Has anybody done like the fitness instructors? You know, like they have those dance classes in the gyms.
are you talking about me? Yeah.
Oh, you do that? Do that?
Yeah. No, I've
Slow
done
down,
fitness
Vivek.
instructing myself. Yeah.
I've done no research on you, so
Yeah,
that's
no,
why
I
know
used to
nothing.
be. So I don't know if you've heard of Les Mills.
Oh yeah.
The
That
fitness
whole
brand.
yeah.
They release all these exercise classes. So I did like
Yeah.
Body Jam,
Body
which is the
pump.
dance
Yeah.
aerobics. But yeah, really cool. But I mean, teaching it's definitely part of another means to you know, make a living.
Monetizing your art.
Yes, exactly.
I always think about that. Like art is independent from society. So you got to figure out how it fits in if you want to make it work. If you can't earn money off it, you're not really doing it
Yeah, it's a
sustainably.
hobby. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just a
having
hobby.
fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is that is totally unsustainable.
Yeah.
Like life will pull you away from it unless that's where you can get your money from.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, like you could be really good at pouring a drink for yourself, but if you can become a bartender, like professional, then we're talking. another
Great
level.
analogy, buddy.
Mm.
Great analogy. You could be good at digging a grave for yourself,
Yeah,
but if
but
you
if
can
you're
dig
a
a
grave
grave for
digger-
other people, there's a whole industry out there.
I'm just saying, opportunities are waiting, people.
Question from Peter. Comedians have jokes that don't always age well. I'm assuming you're talking about Vivek. Do dancers have similar situations with moves or routines that fall out of favor?
Yes, but it really depends again on the style. I mean, it depends if you want to do something that is more modern and fresh. Yeah, you do have to keep evolving and coming up with something that's original. But there, you know, sometimes the classic never dies. Like sometimes there are those certain classical moves,
Timeless
and often
moves.
they're based on technique. They're based on the dance training, and I guess like, you know, while keeping something traditional, because there are those gigs where you have to, you know, pay homage to the tradition of the style. Like this is relevant for Chinese traditional dancing. You know, you have to do it exactly as it was meant to be. But I guess where it evolves is when you do something more modern. You take something that's traditional or something that's you know, technical and simple, but you add your own creativity and flair to it. So
Yeah, but sometimes people make a mistake. It's called Mulanification.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we're back. So so you get a brief for just like a traditional Chinese dance. How do you figure that out?
So, well, I often leave that to my local friends.
So you don't do those gigs.
No, I don't do those gigs. There have been times where I've definitely had to fake it. So I guess because I'm
My whole
Eurasian,
life.
sometimes I can get away with that look. But no, most of the gigs where the client has requested something more traditional, they will seek out a local performer, somebody who's trained in that art.
That makes sense.
And yeah, that's absolutely how it should be, because that person has worked so hard on their craft. They should be.
Is there a lot
they
of
should be
work
the
for
only
that?
one doing that.
I feel like
Yeah,
there's such a nationalism in China right now. That'd be crazy for that stuff.
yeah. No, it definitely exists. Yeah.
What about Chinese New Year parties? Is that like big business season for you?
So the biggest Chinese New Year gig I've done is actually in Macau. They have this giant parade. It's quite
like a
fun.
city parade?
Yeah, across the entire city, and it's really all the casinos, and they have different dancers like on parade, like marching out. Like that's a really big gig, but it's actually really fun because it's so festive. The colors, the lights. There's like kids on the street waving at
Vegas,
you.
baby.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
What
Going down
happens
the
in
strip.
Macau
Stays in
is
Macau.
recorded by the Chinese government.
yeah, exactly, completely. So if you ever forget anything, what did I do on that day again? Thank you very much.
Hmm.
So if I was, let's say, a young kid, right? Like, what's the beginning step you would advise to anyone to start in your industry? Like, someone say, I kind of like dancing. I thought maybe I'll look into it. Is there like a certain way you would suggest? Like, for example, comedians, we just say go to open mic. You know, try it out and see how you feel.
Comedians, we say, pay me money and I'll give you tuition.
Yeah. That's not taxable. Yeah.
For dancers, get to class. You've got to train. There's no way around it. I mean,
there's no like open mic equivalents.
But that is their
I
open mic. Training is their open mic.
So I will.
open mic is
But
training.
you got someone guiding, like, okay, we're gonna do this. Everybody follow us, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
I will say that there is something about dance that you cannot teach, and that's the star, like the performer in the individual.
Yeah.
That is something. The passion, I think, to be a dancer, you really have to love it. You have to have a passion for it, because that's what comes out on stage, and that's what makes you a great dancer, because you're able to share that energy and tell a story and make people cry, hopefully, if that's what your intention
Emotional,
is.
yeah.
But in order to get to a certain level, you do have to train. You have to train really hard. You've got to do all the technical work as well.
So, like,
it just doesn't magically happen. You have to practice.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like the starting point is actually going straight to training. Like,
yeah. Well, we're athletes. Like Einstein said, we're athletes of the gods.
Yeah. Fair enough, man. I can admit that. Yeah, you're moving in.
Wait, Einstein said dancers are the athletes of the gods?
I believe so. Yes.
That's a great quote.
Yeah, Einstein was
Sorry
high.
if I got that one wrong, guys.
All the time,
But
man.
no, I believe that's yeah.
He said E equals MC squared, Katie. I feel like you're repurposing that quote a little bit.
But isn't it great? And it works for my peeps.
Like, whatever, it was something like that.
Yeah. Or some Einstein.
Yeah. Well, is there anything any stories you want to share before we get out of here, or you're just wrapping it up?
Like,
what do you want to tell people that are thinking about getting into dancing?
Do it. You won't have any regrets. I mean, I actually think that everybody should be dancing. Every human being on this planet should be dancing. It's a release. It's letting go of your fear. I mean, it's tapping into your body.
Yeah.
I mean, we all love to listen to music, and we love to move to music.
I wish we had the budget for the song "Happy," where like everyone's dancing and stuff like that, but we can't, right? We can't use that song on the podcast.
We could hum.
Like, everyone should dance, and like we play that song.
Because I'm happy, clap along. Yeah.
It would have been such a perfect fade out.
Dance is freedom. It's so liberating.
I dance in the shower.
What? Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Yeah.
First of all, the mental imagery is not great. Then, like, you're gonna fall over, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
unlike traditional where everybody sings in the shower, I know people can hear me, so I just dance. You can hear that, so I'm safe. Anyway, I just wanted to end on that note that I have contributed to the dance world.
So when we hear semi-famous comedian dies in shower,
appreciate your work.
Semi-famous comedian dies in shower, cause unknown. We'll be like, he was dancing.
Yeah. Dies in the thriller
He was flossing in the shower.
Good callback. One last question before we get out of here. Question from Nick. Have you had any injuries you had to push through?
Yes, absolutely. There was a job that actually it was at the end of a job. We had a post-celebratory a night out
on the
celebrating
dance floor
after a big gig, and I actually sprained my ankle. But then I had another job, which was quite soon afterwards, and I had to keep
Oof.
going.
Yeah.
You know, it's sometimes there's no forgiveness. Actually, oh my gosh, I have a story about the one of the craziest injuries I ever had. So when I was about 14, so we were dancing at a school carnival in Melbourne, and the stage was out in the boiling hot sun. The stage was black, and we were doing this like tribal kind of dance number, and we got on the stage, and it was like dancing on hot coals. Like all the dancers, but luckily it was in, you know, the style of tribal, because everybody was like, ooh, like jumping around.
All right.
We didn't get away with that one.
We're ending this right now. Oh my God.
Like
in Melbourne, of all places as well.
I can't-
Actually makes sense if it was in Melbourne.
The side of us must have been hilarious, but me being the professional, like you know, such a competitor I am. I was the only one that just stayed on stage and just gritted through the pain. I just got through the pain, but afterwards I had blisters on both my feet, like the size of bubbles. It was like walking on like a giant marshmallow.
Oh my God.
Your own Nike Airs. That's
Isn't
what
that
they
like
are.
abuse from the school? Don't I have to like,
Well, you know what?
I'd be getting a free year of tuition for
I
that.
had zero sympathy, and it was often like that, you know, in the dance world. I like extremely strict, you know.
I have a
teachers
feeling
and-
whoever set up that stage was upset that you guys were going to do a tribal dance, and they're like, put the black one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
The
the
black sheep.
Wurundjeri people.
yeah,
that set it up.
they planned it all along, bastards.
Wow.
Katie, thanks so much for coming in today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Awesome
It's
hearing
been
your
fun.
stories. Guys, we're doing this every Sunday at 11 a.m. China time. Jump on Hong Kong time. Come on, Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Let's keep it
Let's do
different.
that. Yeah.
Thanks, guys. See you soon. Bye.